New tonight, 17 Memphis area restaurants are suing the Shelby County Health Department in federal court to reopen their doors. Fox 13 investigator Kirsten Garris is live in Cooper Young. Kirsten, attorneys claim these restaurants were singled out because of one categorization.
Yeah, in these two lawsuits, these businesses are considered limited service restaurants and bars. That means 50% or less of their revenue comes from prepared foods. I talked to the owner of Alchemy, and he says that's just not fair because right across the street, those businesses have been able to keep their dining rooms open while he's limited to takeout only. And he says that's just not enough to pay his bills or his staff.
This has proven to be probably one of the biggest hurdles that we've ever had to deal with.
Nick Scott owns Alchemy in Cooper Young. He says the latest health directive closing bars isn't fair when some of those restaurants sell food too.
For them to come in and say, you know, if you don't close down now, we'll have a representative from another agency come and close you down based on a categorization, you know, not based on any kind of the practices and standards that we're doing to follow the guidelines is just, you know, I don't believe that to be right.
Scott is one of 17 restaurant owners represented in two different federal lawsuits filed Monday against the Shelby County Health Department and county government. Attorney Robert Spence represents 9 restaurants in one lawsuit. He claims the directive violates their First Amendment rights to assemble and 14th Amendment rights to equal protection. In the suit, it states in part, quote, "There is no reliable scientific evidence that limited service restaurants and/or bars in Shelby County, Tennessee pose more of a threat to the public health with regard to the spread of COVID-19 than full-service restaurants."
If they're going to shut them down, fine, but pay them. You can't take it without paying them.
Randy Songstead is representing the other 8 restaurants in another lawsuit.
When you shut them down, these people are not going to make it 2 months. They've already been shut down once. And if they have gotten their PPP money from the government, they're going to have a problem if they get shut down again and they haven't spent all the PPP money during this term.
In a statement to Fox 13, County Mayor Lee Harris said bars are social settings and social distance is one of the strategies for slowing the spread of COVID-19. He said in part, quote, "We have to be honest, the numbers are going in the wrong direction and we have to layer additional protections. We have to ensure we have sufficient hospital capacity to treat those in need, and we have to give comfort to our school leaders, kids, and families working on how and when to start school," end quote. But Songstead says tourist attractions like Graceland, the National Civil Rights Museum, and Beale Street are high traffic areas, and they've been allowed to remain open.
They're picking on mom and pop over here who're going to lose their business instead of doing something different. We can have equal protection and equal enforcement, but don't shut somebody's business down.
Both of these lawsuits are seeking damages and a temporary restraining order against the health directive. Live in Cooper Young tonight, Kirsten Garris, Fox 13 News.